Welcome to the Revit tutorial. In the coming lesson, you will learn the basic Revit skills. At the end of each lesson, we suggest some hands-on exercises for you to complete. Also, other than Revit, some basic concept or knowledge of construction and building will be deployed. If you are new to the construction, you can still catch up with the lesson. The first part will be introducing the file type. Revit has two different files to do with the construction project. The second part is the user interface. We will briefly go through the toolbar and button. Then, we will look at different views. For example, plan view, elevation view, 3D view. There are a few different versions of Revit available on Autodesk. I am using 2020. There are not much differences between different version. If you are using other version, for example 2019 or 2021, basically you are good to go. This is the starting page of Revit. There are two file types in Revit. The first one is the project itself, we call it model. And the second one is family. The majority modeling works will be done in the project, such as creating wall, beam and column, floor. All 3D modeling works, information, data, drawings will be stored in project. Families are other building component that could be placed in the building, such as table, door and window. All families will eventually be put into the project. Let's click the New button under the Models tab. A new window will pop up. There are a few default templates could be used. These templates are for different construction disciplines. Click the Browse button for more templates. Since we are doing the basic training, we can simply select the default metric template to start with. Then click the Open button. Click OK. This is the main Revit user interface. The upper area is the toolbar, the major modeling tools will be displayed here. The first tab is Architecture. Beside the architectural, there are other disciplines toolbars, such as the Structure. In this Structure tab, you can see some similar modeling tools, such as wall, column, floor. However, they belong to the structural element, so they are load-bearing. Load-bearing means that they are necessary to support the building. The building will collapse without structural elements. Next, you will see a group of buttons called Foundation. Foundation means structural element underground. The main building above the ground, we call it superstructure. The foundation always support the superstructure. In our tutorial, we don't need to draw the foundation part. There is no steel element in our building, so we can skip the Steel tab. The Insert tab, Annotation tab, Analyze tab, Site Formation tab, Collaboration tab, View Control tab, Management tab, Add-in Control, and the Major Modify tab, such as the Move button, Copy. The left-hand side is the Properties window. Whatever you select in Revit, this window will show its properties. The default properties is the floor plan. Now when we scroll down the Properties window, we all can see the information of the view, such as the view name, scale, view range, display discipline etc. When we select other element, the properties will show different information. Under the Properties window, it is a project browser tree. It controls all views tabs and its hierarchy. For example, under the Floor Plans, you can see the Level 1, Level 2 and Site Plan view. The next one is Ceiling Plans. The ceiling plan is to control the ceiling layouts, such as the lighting, cladding, or any other architectural feature above the head. Same as floor plan, you can create different ceiling plans according to the levels. The last one is elevations. you can imagine that they are different side views from north, east, south, west. Therefore, by default, you can see 4 elevations. For the schedules and sheets, we will talk about them in the later lessons. Then, you can see the families tree. When you click the plus button to extend the families, you can see all default and imported families. If you click the plus button next to the family, you will see the different family types of it. Keep expanding, you can see more details of the family. By clicking the button, you can collapse the family tab. Under the family button, there is a yellow Revit links icon. The Revit links control the linkage between this file and other Revit project. Now, let's look at the main window for our modeling works. As you can see in the main window, there are 4 circles with a little black arrow. These circles are the elevation that we mentioned before. When we zoom in a little bit and click the circle, there are 4 blue boxes for you to select. If you tick one of them, it will generate a new view of elevation. If you click the arrow, you can see the properties of that elevation. The blue line is boundary of the elevation. By right-click the arrow, we can select the Go to Elevation button. Then we will immediately jump into the South Elevation view. Now, you can see that there are 2 view tabs in our working space. One is the Level 1 floor plan, and other one is the South Elevation view. We can always switch different windows in between. Let's go back to the South Elevation. By pressing and holding the mouse scroll wheel, you can view in different directions. We can see that there are 2 lines representing Level 1 and Level 2. Each line is the cut plane of the floor plans. Select the upper line, and you can see the Properties window showing that is Level 2. You can also open other elevations or plan view in the project browser tree. Simply just double-click the name of the view. Now, let's try to change the elevation value of Level 2. First of all, select the Level 2 in the working space. As you can see the 4000 in the Elevation and the Properties tab, it means Level 2 is 4000 mm from the ground. Then, we can change the elevation value in Properties. Or click the 4000 in the working space. Then change the value to 4900, and press Enter. I will explain where does the 4900 come from later. After dealing with the elevation, we need to change the levels names, such as ground floor, first floor, and roof. Again, select the Level 2 in our working space. Be careful that we are in the South Elevation, not the floor plan or other view. Then, click the Level 2 letters to edit the level name. Or, you can change the name in the Properties window. Then, change the Level 2 into 1F. You can press the Enter button. Or click the blank space to confirm the change. Once you make change in Revit, the related elements will be changed accordingly. This pop-up window is telling you that all Level 2 view name will be replaced by first floor. Now, we need to check the information from the reference drawing. You can see there are 2 section views, Section A and Section B. In our project, beside the top roof, there are 3 main levels: the ground floor, first floor, and the roof floor. When we zoom in, we can see the roof floor level is 8.1 meter. The first floor is 4.9 meters. The ground floor is 0. We can use these numbers to create the levels in Revit. Given that we are creating a new ambulance depot, so you can create more and more floors. Now, let's get back to the Revit. Currently, in the project browser tree, we have floor plans and ceiling plans. These two types of plans are for architectural elements. To create the structural plan, let's go to the View tab. Then click the Plan View button. We can find the Structural Plan button. In this window, you can select the structural plans that you want to create. One elevation can create one structural plan correspondingly. Now, we can see that there is a new item called Structural Plans, under the project browser. First floor structural plan has been created, let's do it again for other floors. Go back to South Elevation. Same as the previous steps, rename the level 1 by double-click. Change the name into GF. Click the empty space to confirm. Or press Enter. Then, go to the Plan Views under the View tab. Click the Structural Plan button. Select the ground floor. Then click OK. Ground floor and first floor are done, we can create a new level for roof floor. Go back to the elevation view. And choose the Architecture tab. On the right-hand side of the toolbar, you can find the Level button. Left-click in the working window, and start drawing a new floor plan. Press Escape key to finish. Then, change the level's name. Then change the elevation of roof floor. The roof floor level is 8.1 meter, which is 8100 millimeters. Now, you know how to create new floor plan and edit the elevation. Okay, that's a good place to stop. Now, let's recap what we have done in this lesson. You should learn how to rename the levels in elevation view. Level 1 and Level 2 should be renamed in our lesson. In the elevation view, now you know how to change the elevation of floor plan. The elevation of the ground floor level is 0, and the elevation of the first floor level is 4900 millimeters. In addition, now you know how to create a new level and structural plan. As an exercise for this lesson, identify all levels in the reference drawing and create the remaining levels in the Revit model.